Yes, good job. Ollie, good job. Yes, good boy. Ollie, stay. All done. Good job. Yes, Ollie, stay. Yes. We're going to show you how Ollie does off leash. Ready, Ollie? Let's go. Good job. Good boy. So I always start out with a high rate of reinforcement and reward every time we check in. Good boy for the first little while. And as I get success and I know that he's going to work with me, then I start to fade the treats. Now, as I fade the treats, I don't want to give nothing as a reward. So if he checks in, I at least, yes, good boy. You want to give him affection and praise just like that and let him know that I really like for him to check in. Because if I start to ignore those check-ins, he's going to start to stop offering it because it's not getting him anything. So that's kind of the same thing we're asking you to do when you have behaviors that you don't like. Ignore it so it gets nothing so that they stop offering it. We don't want that to happen with the check-ins. So even though we're not going to give treats every time he checks in, we're still going to make sure that we mark it and give it affection and praise as a reward. And out here, I like to use a combination of treats. So I use high value treats and low value treats. So chicken, hot dog, really good stuff. The idea is your best value treat's got to trump whatever in the environment he might find so that he makes the choice to come to you instead of continuing to sniff stuff in the environment. And then if you've had lots of practice in an environment like we have out here, you can fade to things like kibbles. Ollie, leave it! Yes, good boy. And the idea there is that he knows that if he leaves whatever he's sniffing, I've got something better value. Good boy. Go play. So here we've pretty much just faded to kibble. I do use the odd higher value treat for a good leave it or a really good recall. But for basic check-ins, just kibble's enough. We've practiced here. It's very easy for him to do it here, so the payout can be a little bit lower here. But when you go somewhere new, use higher value stuff until it's easy for him. And also when I go somewhere new, I like to use a long line as a backup to make sure that I can back up my recalls or leave-its. The idea being if he starts to realize he has the choice and finds more reinforcement elsewhere, he's going to start making that choice. So you want to set it up so that you can back up what you ask for and give him high value stuff for doing what you want so that he starts to offer that behavior more and more. Once you realize that he's doing it consistently, then you can start to fade that line. And one of the ways that I like to make it really reinforcing to do recalls is to make sure that recall is part of a really fun game. So we come out here and we play hide and seek lots and make it really fun to find us. Part of what's reinforcing in the environment, it's not just about food, it's about fun. So if they're finding that chasing sticks and leaves is more fun than coming to you, then the best thing to do is make sure that you're going to be more fun than that. And the way to do that is by playing games. Okay, so I've hidden on Ollie and we're going to try a recall. Ollie, come! Yes, good boy! All done, go play! Way to go, Ollie! Another cue we use out here is the this way cue, and we use that to get him to change directions. So what I do is once he's gone off ahead too far, or if he's gone down a different path than I want to take, I just change directions and use the cue and get him to come. Ollie, this way! Good job! Yay! And if he checks in like he just did, you can give a reward. But realistically, this way just signals a direction change, and then we continue the fun in another direction as a reward. Age go!